Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video finds you well and in very good spirits wherever you are in the world. And if it's okay, I would just like to provide a brief update as to the state of affairs, the state of things here on this channel. Nothing of particular significant or dire consequence, nothing of the sort at all. Rather, on the contrary, a simple and quite casual update, again, for anyone who's interested. As of this video, we are now at the very end of July 2021, and we are almost into August. So my goodness, time certainly flies, and recent times are no exception, at least from my point of view anyway. So the state of the channel is pretty much as it is, as it's been going for the past, say, or the recent times. So just to give you a heads up, the next Criterion related discussion will be about this work, which is the Kobayashi work, the awe-inspiring and overwhelming and powerful work, which spans from the late 50s into the early 60s. And this is, in terms of release, this is the work Ningen no Jouken, the human condition. And so this is a very excellent release. I managed to explore it on a number of occasions, also in the context of the earlier DVD release from Criterion, and also in the context of an earlier non-Criterion release, which is right here, the Arrow box set. And then after that, I hope to put up the discussion about the next release from Criterion, Streetwise and Tiny, The Life of Aaron Blackwell. And this set, this is a set because it's two films, each with its own spine number. So this is one release, but with two films and two spine numbers. This set of films is another great one. I am truly amazed by this, and so I can't wait to share with you a few of those comments that I have about it. And after that, I am so excited about this one, which is the signifying works of Marlon Riggs. So this is another very excellent release, and I am trying to figure out how to best approach this. And I think what we will do is we're going to talk about each of the works separately, because they are so specific and so they are speaking, each of them, in its own way to certain themes and states and conditions. And so I think we're going to talk about each of them in a separate discussion, and then have maybe an overall video discussion about this release as a whole, much like the discussions that we had on the World of Wong Kar-wai films and that release. So currently trying to figure out those comments, at least as far as the start, and then we can continue onward with this. This is really amazing. So I'm very thrilled with that. And also, beyond that, of course, there are a number of other Criterion releases that have been made this year, up to the most recent one that I have just received a couple days ago, in fact, which is La Piscine. And so I will try my best to go through each of them to the extent that I'm able to in a maybe a schedule or timeline that is not so filled with tardiness. So I will do my best with that. But it's been so far very exciting, rich, and rewarding year in terms of Criterion releases. And so I'm just always in awe of the things that are emerging and the new things that are coming up, and things I didn't recognize before, but now I'm learning for the first time, and other types of discoveries I'm feeling that just as strongly as ever, as highly charged as ever, I'm feeling that I am being given these opportunities for yet further discovery and learning of new things and realization of new things as well. So I'm very overwhelmed in a wonderful way by the things I'm learning so far from these Criterion releases. So I will try my best to articulate those to the extent I'm able in the discussions, which, as I say, will hopefully be as well, they will hopefully be uploaded as quickly as possible. But if my pace is slow, please forgive me, but I will try to pick up the pace. And I think that is it as far as the immediate plans are in terms of Criterion releases anyway. And so there are a number of other things that are still on the menu, so to speak. So I'm, as always, very, very slow to initiate those things, and I apologize, but I am just trying to push things along at a pace that is workable. Also, I should say that at the moment, the Tokyo Olympic Games are ongoing, and although it's not possible for people to attend the games in person, it is possible, of course, to watch them on television or to catch up with the news, etc. So my family and I are currently very much swept up in the excitement and the energy of the games, and we're watching a number of, or as many of the events as we can, again, as they are televised. So that's very exciting indeed. And I hope that we can have the discussion on the Olympics-related film, which is right here, Visions of 8. I hope we can have that discussion very soon, because it's very much it's very much current in terms of the Olympic Games spirit and atmosphere. So I'll try my best to get that discussion, because it's a very interesting work as well. So it's the Olympics. It's a very well. That's another discussion entirely in terms of the Olympic Games. But suffice to say, the games themselves are very, very much exciting, and watching them on television, I'm always very, very much into the thrill and the drama. And my goodness, we haven't finished with the games yet here as of the time of this video, but already there's been so much drama and excitement. It's been quite overwhelming indeed, in a very exciting way. So, but in that spirit and in these times, I will of course do my best to keep on going with the discussions of the various releases and films, Criterion and non-Criterion, of course, because there are also a number of non-Criterion matters that I'd like to speak of. There are some projects that I've spoken of many times before that I have not yet started, and I'm so much I'm saddened by them, but I would like to get those off the ground as quickly as possible, as well as completing some other current projects. So if you are interested, please stick around, and I look forward to our continuing conversations, you and I, about this thing, this great thing that we all love, which is cinema. Okay, my friends, so thank you very much, and until we meet again, please be happy and healthy and well, and please keep on watching a lot of great movies. Thank you so much, as always, for your time. I very, very much appreciate it. Stay strong, stay safe, and cheers.